Good evening, Roehampton Club. This is Susanne with another 45-minute Pilates class. We've got some hand weights, some light hand weights, and the block. We've also got some water because it's still quite warm on the day that we're recording this. Right, okay, so everybody, live audience, let's get up and start with our warm-up. We're going to start off working through the neck and the spine. Some nice deep breathing. So stand as tall as you can over the top of parallel feet. Pull the shoulders back gently, find your core engagement, tuck that tail in, lift the pelvic floor up. Pull the back of the head back gently and then just look over your shoulder on the exhale. On the inhale, bring it back and then do it to the other side. So just gently activating that neck. The nice deep breath. One more on each side. Good, and we're now going to nod our head from side to side. So the nose really stays in place. It's the ear that pulls down to the shoulder. And if you just gently pull the opposite arm down, you'll find a little bit of a deeper engagement. Make sure you're breathing. If you're doing this on a warm day, make sure that you don't overheat. Have plenty of rest and water. And again, fabulous. Good, bring the head back to the center. We're now going to nod the chin forward, pull both shoulders back, and then we're going to lift our chin up. Close your mouth and bring the chin line to the ceiling. A little throat stretch, bring it down again. And lift up. Good, osteoporosis, you keep going with this. Everybody else, we're going to bring this down. Soften your knees, lift your tail up, shift your weight forward. Inhale. Exhale to bring it back to the top. Inhale to circle the arms, everybody. And exhale to lift your breastbone up. So it's just that deep roll down that you have to avoid if you've got osteoporosis, but you can extend. So lift those arms with us. So come on up. And now everybody lift those arms up. Osteoporosis as well. That's it. Lift your breastbone up. Feel the stretch. Good. We're going to take it from the beginning. Stand tall again. Pull those shoulders back. Engage the core. Look over the shoulder. Over to the other shoulder. Nod your head to the side. Nod your head to the other side. Pull the chin forward, pull the shoulders back. Lift the chin up, close your mouth, lift the jawline up. Inhale, exhale, bring the chin to the chest, roll it down. As low as you feel comfortable. Back to the top. Extend those arms, lean back. Keep one arm up there and now go from side to side. Inhale and then exhale over to the other side. And again. Finding a stretch just above that hip bone. I can feel it all the way into my rib cage today. 2 more. And 1 more. Good. We're now going to keep facing forward. We're going to hold on to our upper arms. We're going to engage our core and then we're just going to rock our upper body from side to side into a rotation. Keep your hips fairly still. Make sure you're breathing so the head doesn't turn. I don't want you to get dizzy. Head doesn't turn, just the upper body. You've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. Good. I'm going to go a little bit closer to somewhere where I can hold on. I'm going to turn my feet out just a little bit, hand on hip. I'm engaging my inner thighs and my glutes, and I'm raising off my heels, and I'm bringing it back down again. So little calf raises. That's it. And back down again. Go again, raise off, and down. Good. Breathe out to lift. Breathe in, down. We're not in a rush here. So lift off and bring it down. We're going to lift it twice more. And on this last one, we're going to hold it. And we're just going to give little pulses. So sink a little bit, lift a little bit. Spread your toes. You've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your feet down. Go place your feet parallel. We're now going to go into a squat, so take it down. Come back up and clench your bum cheeks. Really drive it with your bum. Take it down and come up. Drive it with your bum cheek. Take it down again. And bum cheek. Do it again. And bum cheek. You've got 3 more. 2. You've got 1 more. Good. Now listen, we're going to hold it here. So you've got the 2 legs, and then you've got your wall where you're going to hold on. So you're going to lift the leg up that's closest to the wall. Hang on to your hip bone. Now we're going to do calf raises on 1 foot. So raise up and take it down. I highly recommend you hold on to somewhere. You just get a little bit more height out of your calf raises. Lift and lower. So I want you to stand on a perfectly straight knee. Breathe out as you lift. Good, you've got 3 more. And then we're going to hold it at the top. 2. Good, we're going to lift and we're going to hold. Hold. Good, engage the core. Nice and high. A little bit higher if you can. We're going to pulse for 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring that down. Good, shake out that leg. Certainly felt it. Good, let's turn around. Same thing, so you're going to lift the leg up that's closest to the wall, and you're going to lift and lower. Stand on a straight knee. Stand on a straight knee, that's it. Up and down. Up and down. Lovely. Raise off and down. Just make sure that your knee doesn't bend. And again, raise up as high as you can. 5, 4, breathe out as you lift. 3, 2, good. You're going to hold it at the top. Give me little pulses. We go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax. Good job. Again, we're shaking out those legs. So next up, we're going to do a squat against a surface. So I'm going to use my cupboard here. You could use the wall. You could use the door. However, if you use the door, make sure you're on the side where you can't fall out if somebody opens the door. Also, make sure that you don't slip with your feet. So I'm barefoot on a wooden floor. That's pretty non-slip. So make sure that you're not slipping. Good. You're going to bend your knees. You're going to press your body against the wall. And you're going to push your heel into the floor. 90 degrees through the knee is your maximum. You can be much higher up if you want to. Good. Okay, so when you're leaning against the wall, you should find neutral spine. So there's a little curve in the lower end of your spine, just there. Your shoulders should be touching the wall. And if possible, the back of your head as well. Push into the length of your big toe, push into your little toes, and push down with your heels. If you get too hot or dizzy, you need to come out of it. And I really feel how you're activating through your thighs. Keep breathing deeply. Keep pulling those shoulders back so we've got good posture. Make sure your hips are touching the wall. Back of the head if possible, shoulders. You've got 5 more breaths. 4, 3, 2, and then as elegantly as possible, come back out of the position. Well done. Well, that certainly made me a little bit hotter. Okay, so the next exercise is a stretch through the back line of your legs. I'm going to stand at the slight angle, so hopefully you can see me better. So we're going to start off practicing the movement. You're going to step back and step with your full weight onto the back leg, and then step parallel again. Step back, full weight onto that back leg. So the front leg has got hardly any weight on it. Do that one more time, just rock back. Good. We're now going to rock back and we're going to bend the back leg that we're standing on and back again. So step back, weight bear onto the back leg and rock back again. There is no stretch yet. Start pulling the toes up off the front leg, the one that doesn't have any weight on. Pull those toes up. Still, there's not a great deal of stretch yet. We're going to slow this down. Good, and now we're going to reach with this nice, lovely, long spine towards our toes. Now we're finding the stretch. Come back up again. Rock back with the other leg. So it's that straight front leg where you need to feel the stretch. And rock back again. Take it back. The weight goes onto the back foot. Reach for your big toe. And just go in and out of this. Nice and slow. Feel the stretch along the back line. Don't worry if you can't touch your toes. If you can, that's great. As long as you can feel the stretch, you're in a good place. Let me see that a few more times. Step back. Weight goes onto the back leg. That's it. I hope you can feel something. Reach for the big toe. Good. Now make it a little bit bigger with each one that you do. So a little bit bigger. Bend that knee a little bit more. Go a little bit lower down with your fingers. You've got 4 more. 4, 3, 2, last one, and 1. Fantastic. Good job. Last one that I would like to do is some balancing. So hand on hip. I'm going to stand sideways again. Bring one foot forward. Your big toe is not on the floor. You're lifting that up. Good. So we're going to simply lift that knee up and down. Stand nice and tall. Obviously close to a surface if you need to hold on. This is your level 1. Try to lift that leg up as far as you can. For a level 2, you lift up, you extend the leg, you bend the leg and bring it down. Lift up, extend the leg, bend the leg and bring it down. Keep going with that. Up, engage, and down. Good. We're going to now stretch the leg forward and we're going to flex the foot. Point the foot and down. And lift up. Flex your foot, point the foot, take it down. 2 more times. Lift up, flex your foot. Try to get the knee to lengthen completely. Last one, lift up and lengthen that leg and bring it down. Good job. Shake it out. So the lift, the height between the floor and the foot depends on how well you can balance. Stand on the other leg. Start off with lifting and lowering. Try not to hold on, of course. Stand on a straight knee. Good, okay, let's extend the leg. You're pointing the toe at the moment. So the toe is lengthened or the ankle is long. Good. Lift up, breathe out. Nice. Right, so we're trying to make this look as elegant as we can. Can you imagine if we were ballerinas, our legs would be up here somewhere. But we're not, and that's okay. Bring the knee up. We're flexing our foot. We're pointing our foot. We're bringing it down. Go again. Lift up. We flex. We point. We bring it down. Just a little bit of a different feeling there through the leg length. Make sure we're not starting to bend to standing leg. You've got 2 more of these. You've got 1 more. Breathe out. And take it down. Good, shake it out. You've got some hand weights, haven't you? Let's grab the hand weights. I'm after the muscle in between your shoulder blades. So if I show you, the arm movement goes from this position to that position. So if I show you a little bit further, so the palms are facing backwards. Now the palms are facing forwards. The shoulder movement is a pull back through the shoulders and the relax through the shoulders. So pull back through the shoulders and relax. So I'm not pulling my arms back, I'm rotating and I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together. I'm engaging my core. And again. Good. 3 more. 3, 2. Last one. So you're going to rotate, hold, and now lift those arms back and down again. Lift those arms back and down again. Engage that core. Draw the belly button in, tuck the tail in, pull your shoulders back. So now we're pulling back from in between the shoulder blades, but we're also using arm strength. Shoulder strength, back line of your arms. Good. I'll show you from the side. We're going to hold the hand weights. So we're going to turn the hands so the palms are this direction now. And now we're going to bend the elbows and kick those arms back. I'm gently leaning forward. I'm engaging my core. Good. Triceps, back of our arms. Great exercise for bingo wings. Not that we have any bingo wings. Do as many as you can, have lots of rests. 2 more, engage the core, really lovely long spine. Last one, hold it long, give me 8 little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Good job, well done. Okay, hand weights on the side of the mat, and then you're going to come down and you're going to start with your cat-cow. So don't wait for me, I need a little bit of time to set everything up and pull you closer. So on hands and knees are underneath your hips, hands are underneath your shoulders. Off you go, cat-cow. You can take even closer. 3 more. Last one. Okie dokie. So now I need you to take your block and you're going to place your block underneath your shin. If you've got books instead of a block, you might need a towel to just soften it up a little bit. We're now going to drop the elbow down, that's on the same side as the knee that's on the block. Good. And you'll find that you find it very difficult to keep your second knee on the floor. It already wants to lift up. So I've got my right knee on the block and my right elbow on the floor. My left arm is slightly bent. I'm going to take a deep breath in and I'm going to exhale to lift my left knee up. Inhale, knee down. You'll feel a really big tilt through the hips. Breathe out. Breathe in, straight off the floor. Breathe out. My left elbow lengthens a little bit as I lift up. So only one elbow is on the floor. The other one is the hand that's on the floor. Good, listen. We're lifting the hip up and then we're going to open up the hip like a dog peeing against the lamppost. And then close the knee back down and bring the knee back onto the floor. Let's go again. Engage the core, lift the knee up, then open it up as wide as you can. Back down, back on the floor. All sorts of hip muscles and bum cheek muscles are engaged here. Your shoulders, your core, of course, you can feel that. 2 more times, lift the hip up, sorry, the knee up, lift the hip up and open up through the groin. 1 more time, lift the knee off the floor as far as you can, then lift up, good, hold it, little pulses, 8, 7, 6, 5. Make sure you breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring that down. Good job. Come out of it. Oh, now I'm properly hot. Okay. Shake out your hands. I need a quick drink. Have lots of breaks. It's quite a taxing exercise in the heat. Okay, let's set that up again. So my left knee now goes onto the block. My right knee is on the floor. My left elbow is on the floor as well. My right hand is on the floor. My knees are directly underneath my hips. Lift the back of your head up, engage the core. Breathe out to lift the right shin and knee off the floor as high up as you can, pulling the shoulders down your back. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Have lots of breaks if you need to. Good. Okay, lift up. Once the knee is lifted, open up the hip, look over to the side. Bring the knee down all the way onto the floor. Lift the knee up. Open up the hip as wide as you can. Bring it down, back onto the floor. Keep going. Lift, engage that bum. Open up. Back to the center and down. Lift. Open up, look over to the side, back down. Good. You've got 2 more of these. And then on the last one, so we're going to do 1 more. You're going to give me those 8 pulses. Coming up, lift the leg up, hold. Really nice long spine. We've got 8, 7, 6. Pull the back of your head backwards. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that knee down. Come off your blocks and shake out those shoulders. Hard for the wrists as well. But we don't mind a bit of hard work, do we? Let's go onto the floor. Pelvic tilts, you've got to make sure that you've got your hand weights ready and that you fit those arms overhead. So I just move down the mat a little bit so that I have enough space. That's it. Lie on your backs with your feet hip width apart. Good. All right, here we go. Pelvic tilts. Breathe out to tilt. Breathe in to reverse. Go again. Make sure that you're not driving this with your bum cheeks. Use your pelvic floor belly button and then your ability to tilt 2 hip bones towards you. And reverse it again. Breathe out. Breathe in. Two more times. Do a few more if you find that you're still tight in the lower back. So do as many as you need to release that lower back. Good. We're now going to imprint our lower back if you can. Just pull the shoulders back and down. Grab your hand weights and lift them overhead. So make sure that you don't use very heavy hand weights. I've got 1 kilo hand weights here and they're more than enough. Pull the shoulders back and down, engage your core. You're now going to drop one arm overhead and pull it back up again. And then do the other side. When you drop the arm overhead, make sure that your deep core engagement is there. So you're pulling your pelvic floor up, you're drawing the belly button in, and you're tilting your hips towards you so that your back is ever so gently nodded towards the ground. So you've got the back touching the floor gently, but not pressing into the floor. If the back bends deeper, you're arching your back now, that will be the wrong thing to feel. So feel the opposite. You're trying to flatten your back. If you can do a little bit more, drop both arms down at the same time and lift them both up again. I breathe in on the way down and I breathe out on the way up. One more. Fabulous. Okay, right. So let's Make sure our core is engaged and lift one leg up, followed by the second leg. So both of your legs are in tabletop. Make sure that you feel how you're pulling your two hip bones towards you. Your knees are exactly over your hips. So a lot of you have the knees too far towards your chest. You need to move your knees over your hips. It should feel like hard work in this position. You're now going to drop one arm and the diagonal big toe onto the floor and lift it back up again. So you inhale down and you exhale to lift diagonally. This exercise is called the dead bug, and it's quite challenging for our brains as well. Good. Keep your heels in line with your knees. So keep everything looking really neat. Okay, so we're currently doing diagonals. Let's do the right side, both arm and leg on the right side, and lift it back up again. Then the left side, and then diagonal again. Good. And now give me one leg and two arms. Keep that lower back nicely pulled against the mat, even when both arms are dropping. Good. Nice. One more time. One more double arm, one leg. Let's go back to the beginning. Diagonal. Took a moment there for me, for my brain. Left side. Back to diagonal. One more diagonal. Two arms, one leg. Make sure your knees stay over your hips, please. That's it. Make it look elegant. Make sure that lower back doesn't start arching. That was your last one. And relax. Good job. I had to hesitate a couple of times when my brain didn't quite catch up. And I knew what was coming as well. So place your legs together, bring the arms into a T position, and then give me a gentle twist stretch. If you're feeling a little bit tight in your back, then just allow your spine to warm up into the movement. See if you can develop that motion, that stretch. One more. And bring it back to the center. Bring the arms alongside you. Bring those feet quite close to your bum cheek. We're going to go up into a bridge, and we're really going to drive it through our bum cheek. So tilt and then lift. Make sure that the two hip bones are pulled towards you. You lengthen from the shoulders into your knees. So if you're really tight, you might find a front line stretch. Inhale, exhale, bring it back down again, making sure that we are engaging our shoulders. Good, do that one more time. Tilt and lift. Really feeling our bum cheeks wake up. Both sides with the same strength, the same intensity, and then switch them back off again slowly as you come down. Good, so listen, we're going to grab our hand weights and we're going to push the bottom bit of the hand weight into the floor or into the mat. So I want you to really engage the hand weights downwards. So make sure that the hand weight is upright. We're now going to tilt our hips. Push the hand weights down as we bring it all the way to the top. Pull the chin forward, really tuck your tail in. Listen, you can stay with this up and down for a level 1. Level 2, what we're going to do, we're going to lift both heels up, both heels down. Clench your bum, both heels up, both heels down. You can just hold it up here as well. if you want to make it a little bit more challenging rather than just going up and down. Breathe out to lift both heels. Inhale, both heels down. We're going to do 2 more of these. Lift the heels up, down, and now you're going to lift the heels and hold them lifted. Really push the shoulders into the mat, and now lift the hand weights up. Don't forget, this is all level 3 now. We're going to bring one arm down to the hip, the other one overhead. Keep the height of your bridge. Keep those shoulders engaged into the floor. Chin forward. There is absolutely no weight on your neck. All of your weight sits on your shoulders. Okay, you've got 4 more. 3, 2. Come on, lift those hips up. 1, good. Both arms come over the top of your chest. Turn them again. Bring the hand weights down. Press them back into the floor. Place the heels down. Inhale and exhale to bring it all the way down. Keep pushing the weights down. Keep pushing them down deeply. And relax. Good job. Hand weights to your side. 2 pelvic tilts. And on the second one, you're going to engage your core. So I'm pulling my pelvic floor up. I'm drawing my belly button in. I've got my 2 hip bones gently tilted towards my rib cage. I'm going to lengthen one leg, but I'm not dropping my heel on the floor. So my long leg is hovering over the floor. Inhale deeply. And on the exhale, with an engaged core, I'm flexing my foot and I'm pulling my leg as close to my body as I can. Then you point again, inhale, and exhale to lift up. So this is the hamstring stretch again, back line of our legs. Inhale down, and exhale to lift. Flex your foot, find that stretch. Good. Go again. Very happy for you to carry on with this. I'm going to make it a little bit harder now. Hold the leg here and lift the second leg into tabletop. Good. Keep moving the leg. Inhale down. Exhale to lift. This is your level 2. For a level 3, take your hand off the side that's not moving and press the hand into your thigh to make it a little bit more challenging for the deep core muscles. So take your hand, place it onto your thigh and press into it for level 3. Breathe out and breathe in. You've got 2 more. You've got 1 more. And then bend both of your knees. Pull your knees towards you and find a nice stretch in that lower back. Fantastic. So I saw that you used all 3 levels here. You keep going with that. That's what they're here for. Place your legs back down and start again with a pelvic tilt, a lovely pelvic tilt. Good. We're now going to engage the core and extend the other leg, the one that we haven't moved. It's hovering over the mat. You don't want to arch your lower back. Keep it nicely engaged. Good. Lift that leg up. Feel the stretch. Flex as you come up. Inhale. Exhale to lift. Develop that stretch. So with each leg movement, you come a little bit closer to you. Engage those shoulders, please. Make sure you're aware of your core engagement. So you feel how you're pulling the tummy in. You feel how you're lifting the pelvic floor up. Good. For a level 2, keep going if you're in a level 1. Level 2, lift the other leg into tabletop and keep moving. Inhale down, exhale up. Level 3, take the hand off the side that's in tabletop and press it against your thigh. Good. I can see some of your legs aren't in tabletop. You need to bring the tabletop leg forward so the knee is directly over your hip. That's it. That makes it a little bit more challenging. Have lots of breaks and fall back to level 1. You've got 2 more. You've got 1 more. Good job. And pull your knees to your chest. That level 3, if you do it correctly, is really hard work. So well done. Okay, we're going on to our side. Let's go sideways. Grab the block. Place it underneath your head. We're going to go knee to knee, foot to foot. So just working through that hip. It's an exercise we do often, but it's so good for your hips. Make sure the waist is lifted. Make sure the ribs are lifted. Good. We're going to go knee to knee, foot to foot. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then grab your ankle and find your quadricep stretch. Tuck your tail in and push the hips forward for this one. You should feel it in the front of your thigh. And if you're releasing your top shoulder, you might also feel a chest stretch. Excellent. From here, we're going on to all fours again. I'm going to take the block and place it to the other side, so I know I need to do the other side. Lengthen your spine. Pause in the middle every time you get to the middle. So it's our thread the needle. Look underneath, so you look over the top of your shoulder, bring the arm underneath your chest, and then find rotation the other way. Oh, gee, I'm tight. I'm very, very tight. So start small and make it bigger as you get used to the movement. Pause in the middle. Think about your spinal alignment before you go again. So don't rush it. Really think about where does my back sit in space, particularly where is my head and breastbone. So I prefer you doing very few in good posture instead of 25 fast one in bad posture. This is your last one. Perfect. Good. You're in a perfect position to bring your body over to the other side. Block underneath the head. Knee to knee, toe to toe. Your heel, your bum, the shoulders, the back of the head. Everything is lined up. Knee to knee, foot to foot. Keep going. Big movement. Core is engaged, shoulders are pulled back. If you're unsure whether you are doing it correctly, just take your head and watch your leg move for a moment to see that you are tracking correctly. And if you're happy with it, place the head back in position. Make sure your hips don't rock. You've got 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Good job. We're grabbing our ankle, going into that quadricep stretch. We're tucking our tail in. Lengthen the knee towards the end of the mat. You've got 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. And relax. Good. Coming up into seated. I've got options here. So we're going to work on the roll down. If you've got osteoporosis or spinal issues, you shouldn't really be putting direct pressure onto each and every vertebra. So let's do level 1 together. Bring the arms forward, engage the core. Without without rounding our back, we're going to lean back, the straight spine, not too far. We're going to take a deep breath in. And then on the exhale, we go into that lovely stretch forward, pushing the knees down. Let's do that again. So that's level 1. You go as far back as you can with a straight spine. Good. So the straight spine includes the upper back. So have a look quickly. Don't do this. So don't come back with an arched upper back. You need to lengthen the spine and come back with a lengthened spine. Good. So listen, if you have got healthy spines, try the next level. So you're going to tuck your tail in and you're going to come into a pelvic tilt. Then you're going to roll down bone by bone. You're going to stretch the arm out as best as you can. I've got the cupboard in the way. Inhale, exhale, bring the arms forward. Good. If you get stuck here, what I would like you to do is pull one knee towards you. Pull yourself up through that lower back via the thigh and then stretch forward. Let's do that again together. So roll it down. Stretch out. So full body stretch. And now if you get stuck here, right there where you go through the lower back, you pull the other leg now towards you. You pull yourself up via your thigh, making it look elegant, and stretch forward. So that's your level 2. For a level 3, you go down. You give me a full body stretch. And then you exhale and you roll it all the way up without that leg lifting. And stretch forward nice and deep. Push your knees down. We've got a couple more. Take it down. And then lean forward to stretch it out when you get to the top. Breathe out. One more time. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale to come up. All the way and stretch forward. Hold it in the stretch. And relax. Good. We're going to do a bum cheek stretch. We're going to cross one leg over the other one. And then we're going to pull the knee towards us with the opposite arm. Opposite arm. That's it. And now sit as tall as you can and look over your shoulder. And you should feel a nice stretch over the top of your bum cheek. So what we're going to do now, we're just going to release the stretch. We inhale. And then we exhale to pull it back in to make it a little bit deeper. The more you sit upright, the deeper the stretch. Let's do that again. Release the stretch. Just let go of the stretch. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale again. Sit tall again. Find that rotation. And now we're going to hold it here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax. Let's do the other side. Opposite armpit. No armpit. Opposite elbow. Sit nice and tall. Pull it towards you. Find a bit of a rotation. That can help with the stretch. Sit as tall as you can. Good. So we release. We inhale. Exhale. Pull it towards you. Sit as tall as you can. Feel the stretch. Release. Inhale. Exhale. Pull it towards you again. Nice and tall through the spine. Good. One of you is holding the leg with the wrong elbow. Make sure it's the opposite. So if you're not feeling anything, yeah. One more time. Inhale, relax. Exhale, pull it in. Good. Now hold it here. Deep stretch. Feel it in your glutes, around the hips. 4, 3, 2, and relax. And that's our session done already. Well done, everybody. Let me say goodbye to the recording, and then I can say goodbye to you guys. Thanks for coming, everybody.